Have you ever heard of a kingdom born from a river? Not built around one, but fundamentally of the river? While Cao Cao consolidated the north and Liu Bei sought his place in the west, a third power was rapidly rising in the south, a power that would become the final pillar of the three kingdoms. This is the story of Eastern Wu, a tale of lightning-fast conquests and brilliant governance, forged by two remarkable brothers, Sun Ci and Sun Quan. So, how did a fractured, often overlooked region of warlords and clans transform into a formidable empire that would stand for over half a century? The story begins with a young, ambitious warrior named Sun Ci. Following the death of his father, Sun Jian, Sun Ci inherited a small but loyal group of followers. But he had a vision far grander than just being another minor warlord. He saw the potential in the vast, fertile lands south of the Yangtze River, a region known as Jiangdong. With a blend of charisma and sheer military genius, Sun Ci launched a whirlwind campaign. He was known as the Little Conqueror for a reason. In just a few years, he swept through the region, defeating rival warlords and uniting the disparate territories under his banner. But Sun Ci wasn't just a brute force commander. He was incredibly savvy. He understood that to hold this land, he needed more than just an army. He needed the support of the powerful local elite families, the clans that had controlled Jiangdong for generations. He actively recruited them, listened to their counsel, and integrated them into his new administration. This masterstroke of political maneuvering laid a stable foundation for the future of his burgeoning state. Tragically, Sun Ci's life was cut short. At the height of his power, he was assassinated, leaving his vast, newly conquered territory in the hands of his younger brother, Sun Quan. He was only 18 years old. Many predicted the new state would crumble. Warlords on the borders began to stir, and the powerful clans within watched the young heir with skepticism. Could this teenager possibly hold together what his legendary brother had built? Sun Quan would prove them all wrong. While he lacked Sun Ci's explosive martial prowess, he possessed something perhaps even more valuable: patience, a keen eye for talent, and a deep understanding of governance. His brother's final words to him were telling. In leading the armies of Jiangdong to contest for supremacy in the empire, you are not my match. But in appointing the worthy and entrusting them with responsibility to protect our lands, I am not your match. Sun Quan took this to heart. He immediately surrounded himself with the best and brightest minds his brother had gathered, like the brilliant strategist Zhou Yu and the steadfast minister Zhang Zhao. He didn't just listen to them, he empowered them. This created a culture of loyalty and competence that became the bedrock of his rule. Sun Quan understood that Wu's greatest strength wasn't just its armies, but its people and its unique geography. And what a geography it was! Eastern Wu was a kingdom of water. The mighty Yangtze River was not a border. It was their highway, their fortress, and their source of life. Sun Quan and his strategists became masters of naval warfare. They developed a powerful fleet that could patrol the rivers, transport troops rapidly, and create a nearly impenetrable defensive line. For any northern army used to fighting on open plains, crossing the Yangtze to attack Wu was a logistical nightmare. This natural barrier, combined with their naval supremacy, gave Wu a defensive advantage that would frustrate legendary commanders like Cao Cao for decades. But defense alone doesn't build an empire. Sun Quan knew he needed a strong economy to fund his armies and keep his people prosperous. Wu's territory was rich in resources, and Sun Quan's administration was smart enough to exploit them. They revitalized the salt and iron industries, turning them into state-controlled monopolies that generated immense wealth for the treasury. This stable income allowed them to fund their military, undertake public works, and maintain a stable government without overtaxing the peasantry, further securing the loyalty of the common people. Furthermore, Sun Quan continued his brother's policy of integrating local elites. He didn't try to crush their power, but instead co-opted it. He gave them positions of influence, respected their local customs, and made them stakeholders in the success of the Wu state. This created a unique political structure, a blend of a centralized imperial court and a decentralized network of powerful families, all united under the Sun family's leadership. It was a delicate balancing act, but one that Sun Quan managed for an astonishingly long reign of over 50 years. From Sun Ci's lightning conquests to Sun Quan's stable and intelligent rule, the rise of Eastern Wu was a masterclass in adapting to circumstances. They leveraged their unique geography, turning waterways into walls. They built a robust economy based on vital resources like salt and iron. And most importantly, they fostered a culture of talent and integrated powerful local families, creating a unified and resilient state. Wu was not just a placeholder. It was a legitimate contender, a river kingdom that became the unshakable third pillar of the Three Kingdoms era, proving that power could flow just as surely as water. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey down the Yangtze interesting, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more tales from history, and let me know in the comments which part of Wu's story fascinates you the most. See you next time.